Let's resume playing some iLife. Thank you, Elio. No problem. It's the 10th, but if you haven't slept yet, does it count? I think it does. But I'll wish him happy birthday if I see him tomorrow, too. It is 10:34 in the morning. Oh, wow, that is pretty early. I mean, actually, I don't know. It's 10 in the morning? That's early to me, but it's not to other people. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, let's resume our life. I hope Baxter appears today. Oh yeah, we were talking about that one bitch. I forgot what his name was. Jeremy? Yeah, Jeremy. Oh, he was the freckly boy from the first summer, right? The one who moved. The one that you forgot, Cove, as you rightfully should. No, not... Wait, you mean Shiloh? Oh wait, he's talking about Shiloh. Shit. Oh, that's right, it was Shiloh. I met a guy named Shiloh. He looked just like the Shiloh we knew, plus however many years. Oh, he was overcompensating. But he didn't remember me and just left. Cove frowned. That's, I don't know. Too bad I missed it. Though you knew him better than I did. Oh, is Cove jealous? Because he knows I had a crush on Shiloh when we were kids. That was definitely true. Not only had Cove known Shiloh for a shorter period of time, but he and Shiloh had never quite gotten along. I'm totally over Shiloh. I'll even pretend it's Jeremy instead of Shiloh. Elio, no, don't insult Cove like that. What do you mean? Not that they were enemies either, just kids who were only ever together because of other people they both knew. Achoo! 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 I wonder what Shiloh's up to these days. I don't know. But he's probably not sneezing as much as I am. Bless you, sneeze like a kitten. I sound like a design. Damn, I better stay away from Twy if he's a design. I don't have any idea. He didn't say much.
Oh.
Oh well. Nose, can you please stop? Are you feeling eepy? We can play Chef Brigade another day though? Okay. Maybe after Genshin tomorrow. Yeah, rest well, dude. Salute. Have a good night. Sweet dreams and all that. If I can't be desired, I'll be a design. Damn, is that why they're designs? Oh well. That was everything you had on that news item, so you moved on to the next big update. Also, you know the mean old neighbors? The ones who would always yell at us? He cringed, recalling those particular memories of back in the day was not pleasant, even for someone as nostalgic as him. Oh? They were that bad? Yeah. He cringed. He's me, for real, for real. They're not coming. They didn't rent the condo this summer. Cove's jaw dropped. You didn't blame him. The elderly couple had been an institution for as far back as you could remember, long predating Cove's arrival. Even now, as a teenager, you found your neck pricking as you walked by their condo, half expecting a scolding for breathing the wrong way in the vicinity of their vacation home. It was strange to think of that coming to an end. Wow. Cove blinked, clearly struggling with the idea in the same way you had. I didn't see that coming. People being gone, people coming back. Feels like I've missed a lot. It's okay, Cove. None of them mattered. This has been a busy summer already. Well, you haven't missed the fireflies. They haven't shown up yet. Well, that's something. We better not get left behind. There's still stuff to do. He nodded. The two of you headed out and chased the most familiar path you'd ever walked. The trip across the road over to Cove's house. Ooh, pretty sky. It seemed that no sooner had the night begun than it was already at an end, and the dawn of a new day was soon upon you. I hope the moon's not gonna crash into us then. The next morning, your belly was full of breakfast, and you were in a pleasant mood. You hoped the rest of the day followed suit. Later, you were meeting up with your friends, Cove, Miranda, and Terry, to go into town. It was all on short notice, and that was because everyone was just so excited that Cove was finally back home. Having a nice daydream. You blinked, pushing all your thoughts away, and returned to reality. Your mom was watching you with a teasing smile.
Alright.
So, what's on the agenda today? Hopefully to meet Baxter and give him lots of kisses. I'm meeting up with some people. Well, I hope you and your friends have fun. Don't get into too much trouble. Pushing all your thoughts away, I have no thought. Okay, Twy. She winked at you. You know both of your moms wanted you to enjoy every bit of the summer before all the big changes started. I'll try.
That'd be great.
But before you go gallivanting around the town, could you bring the mail in? I'm finishing up putting the dishes away over here. Oh, hi there, Barn. I see you make your entrance by being mean to Twy, as always. Hello? Hello? Honey? Alright. Thanks very much. As soon as you were outside your front door, you couldn't help but see Cove and his dad standing around on the road. They noticed you too. What you guys doing? Ready to get run over? Trying to get isekai? Oh, Barn said hi. I reply with low. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
Hey there, Bunny. Cove smiled lightly and waved. When you began making your way over, he added, hi. What should I do? I don't know. I feel like a hug for a greeting is a bit too much. I'll just wave at him. Cove couldn't quite meet your gaze, but as you approached, the corners of his mouth pulled into a smile. Are you okay? You noticed Mr. Holden was taking in the scene of you and Cove with a self-satisfied smile. What? No hug for the DILF? Are you calling Cove a DILF? Cove followed your line of sight and shot his dad an unimpressed look. For a moment, Mr. Holden seemed like he had a thought dancing on the tip of his tongue, but he decided to keep it to himself. No, Cliff, okay.
So,
what are you up to today? As far as I know, nothing too much. Me and Cove are meeting some friends in town later. Sounds like a plan to me. He has a thought dancing on the tip of his tongue. Yawning, Mr. Holden stretched his arms over his head. My boy and I have just been waiting around to see what the new neighbors are like. It was definitely his idea. The new neighbor better be, I can't even remember his name now. Baxter. Better be Baxter. It's been so long since I've seen him, I'm starting to forget his name. I don't know how you're not interested in this. It's big news. Besides, it'd only be polite to greet the new folks in town. A single dad and his son. I've seen new people run a condo is what you consider an exciting development. Dying to see the newcomers. Yeah, I'm dying to see the newcomers. It better be Baxter. Bunny gets it. The thought that counts. She's good at math. Cole raised an eyebrow. Really? You too? Yeah, it could be anyone. The beach attracts all kinds of people. I hope it attracts someone nice and attractive. Cove thought about your words for a few seconds and then nodded understandably. My brother in Christ, your title. Dwarf, your standards for good at math are low. Yeah, anyone can count. Twy, Elio. Barn says hi, he greeted. Twy, Elio. I say low and I'm questioned. Twy, Elio. I don't think that's fair.
I guess.
Mr. Holden took one more glance at the currently vacant building and sighed dramatically. When he turned back to you and Cove, his whole body seemed deflated. There's no sign of them, and I still need to head over to work soon. Cove gave his dad a few reassuring pats on the back. Okay, I promise to keep an eye out. I can text you if anything happens. Really?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, only until I have to meet up with Terry and Miranda. Would that still work? First meme I've made to the new place and twice included. All is good. Yeah, how's the move going? Did you get everything situated yet? With a wide grin breaking out on his face, Mr. Holden looked absolutely thrilled to have his nosiness enabled. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. That works. He moved to firmly place both hands over Cove's shoulders, fixing his child with a firm stance. Son, you are my true ally in this world. Mr. Holden stood up straighter, letting Cove go. He looked reinvigorated. Okay, with that settled, I'll go make some money. It's always been the one thing I do best. Mr. Holden headed off to the garage with a big wave goodbye. Cove smiled the whole time you both watched his dad leave. Why does Cove look pretty? 'Cause he's pretty! Yeah, I like Mr. Holden. He's not like one of my favorite people, but I like him. He had for a long time. As soon as he was out of sight, Cove sighed lightly. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Just not looking forward to waiting. Guess I'll be hanging around the street a while. Well, he's kind of impatient. Yeah, I'll stick around to see the new neighbor. Yeah, why don't I stay to see the new neighbor and keep you company? Curiosity about the new tenant was getting the better of you, and you figured that the wait wouldn't be too much longer. Besides, you just couldn't leave Cove. I am indeed. I only have 2 boxes left to unpack and like 15 boxes to get rid of somehow because my place doesn't have a dumpster. Lol. Oh shit. Well, hopefully you can find a good place to put that stuff away then soon. Really? Of course. I like keeping you company, remember? He stared at you a moment, smiling softly and thinking about his response. Speaking of, since you just moved in, have you met any neighbors yet, Barn?
Me too.
I like that too. Then his eyes fixated on you firmly. Bunny, you're my true ally in this world. Eh? What message? Which message? The perfectly balanced one? Oh, Cliff? More like Kilf. Oh, I did not see that. I don't know why that one didn't send. Cliff, I'd like to. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, I didn't even get like an approved message notification. That got a fair amount of chuckles from you. He grinned, the stoicism fading into amusement.
Thank
if
you.
I met in any way that doesn't include actually learning their name because I know nobody here. Met as in saying hello. The majority I've run into have been nice, so that's good. I knew you'd stay for me. What? Cove? I can't help myself. Okay. You kinda flirty? Yeah? Well, good then. I don't know what I would do without. Bro, you can't be saying this. I'm about to meet Baxter. Thank you for the hydrate, Twike. Let me stretch out. I knew you'd stay for me. Elio, happy rabid dog noises. You don't know if it's Baxter, to be fair. It better be Baxter. I heard he was showing up in this step. It better be right now. Felt like Elio just punched me in the ear. Yeah, I punched my desk. You're so sure that's Baxter who's moving in. It better be! Like, we met Derek in the second step, so we better meet that Baxter for reals in step 3. I can't go another step without him, guys. The smile on his face reached his eyes, and it made you feel electric. He then stepped over to his front porch steps, lazily taking a seat and leaning back on his arms. Baxter's dead and so is love. Keep with the surfer, bro. Listen, I've got a crush on Cove, but I don't know if I'm ready for that step with him. Our watch begins. Nodding in agreement, you joined Cove on the front porch steps. You both sat there in a comfortable familiarity as you settled in for the waiting game on the new tenants. I'm not afraid of bunnies, not like I wasn't before. You better be scared. The neighborhood was quiet, and you sighed contently, closing your eyes and feeling the light breeze. The only sound you could hear was the familiar jingle of Cove's wind chime. After all these years, it was still there, adorning the entrance outcropping of his house. Can't go another step without him. You want Baxter to step on you now? Yes! Actually, the only sound you could hear was the familiar jingle of Cove's wind chime. After all these years, it was still here, adorning the entrance outcropping of his house. Eventually, you both perked up at the sound of a car. A taxi followed the noise, turning onto your street. Cove's eyebrows raised at that sight, and he sat up straight on the stoop. Stoop kids afraid to leave a stoop. They have no loyalty, willing to skip on Cove for someone who may not be coming. Listen, I had a romantic, magical moment where I danced with him at a rich kid club, so I think he might be a CEO or something. I might be gold digging, I don't know. But he's kind of attractive, and he was kind of a gentleman, so...
Oh?
This has to be them, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. You leaned forward, sitting on the edge on the front step. You couldn't wait to finally put an end to the suspense and get a good look at the new neighbor. The taxi pulled to a stop as you expected in front of the now empty condo. It was on the same side of the street as your house, a few buildings further up. I think he might be a CEO. Elio, he was 12. I'm talking about right now. I think he might be a CEO now that he's 18. Without getting to his feet, Cove tried leaning and tilting his head to get a view of the passenger door as it opened. The single occupant exited the cab. He has great footwork, to be fair. Huh? You could feel what Cove was. You could feel what Cove was in that moment, after the last re-enters. This new visitor was definitely not exactly what you expected. Yeah! Wow, I already hate him. He was a young man. Had to be close to your own age. He was dressed fully in an eclectic black, white, and gray outfit. Even his side-swooping hair matched the scheme. I love his hair. It looks so cool. The only other pop of color was from something that couldn't easily be fashioned into submission. A pair of dark brown eyes, which you caught when he looked over at his audience. Hydrate, Elio. Yeah. I'ma hydrate. Hello, folks. Who might you be? I don't have black in my hair. I just have white hair. We're the neighbors. The smile already prominent on his face curled further. It was cocky, but you didn't get the impression it meant something over his. Oh, he's cocky, huh? Is he problematic? Is he problematic? Hallelujah. You and Cove shared a familiar look with one another, bewildered even further. The color-coordinated man left it there, however, and with a firm click he shut the door of his ride. Then he turned his back to you to retrieve a large, unsurprisingly black suitcase out of the trunk. So he likes monochrome. He's just like me. I make like a bunch of panda OCs that are all monochrome because I love black and white. Let's go. Continuing on with his own business, he strolled forward and lightly tapped on the driver's side window with his knuckles, asking for them to roll it down. Did Elio accept loving problematic characters? I always have. Okay? When it opened, he leaned down and rested his arm on the edge. You assumed he was thanking the driver for getting him there, considering he slipped them a tip during the brief chat. Let's go. He gives people tips? He would probably come to my ice cream shop and give me like 20 bucks. I love that in a man. I love a man that gives me 20 bucks. It's okay, I was already aware this whole time that Elio has garbage taste. This just accents his fuzz. They shook hands and then he pushed himself up and away from the taxi with both arms, giving the driver room to leave. He went from I don't love problematic characters to is he problematic? Twirls hair. The taxi pulled away, rolling carefully down the road and out of sight around the corner. The new renter had officially arrived. Yeah, Baxter, let's go! Woo! He left the suitcase on the ground, out of the way of the street, and sauntered over your way with the confidence of someone who had been invited to join. You are invited to join. Also, he's got torn up pants. He's got, like, little rings on him. Ooh. Ooh. Nah, he's always liked problematic characters. He denies kidding them. I'm joking. You're kinda right. Ko finally stood up to greet this person. You followed suit. Hello, beautiful. Are you single? Barred to Derek after meeting Baxter. Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Excellent.
Oh! His voice? I'm Baxter Ward. Excellent to meet you, neighbors. You were standing on the side he was approaching from. When Baxter got close enough, he offered his hand to you first. Yeah, I'll shake it. Oh wait, what? I missed what he said. Baxter gripped your hand firmly to give a satisfying shake. Did Elio just love a man? I love a man that gives me just the tip. No, I said I love a man that gives me $20. Hi Baxter, I'm Bunny. You're my next great mistake. Holy fuck, he's lame. Limus can't even take care of his pants. Hey, it's fashionable. Torn pants is fashionable. Hey Bunny, I'm quite keen on getting to know you better this summer. We could be good friends. We could be even better than good friends. What is this? That you linked, dwarf? Let me see. Let me have a look. Once my mom's friend Linda saw that I'd put ginger in her apple pie recipe and she messaged me on Facebook to say, I see you slutted up my apple pie. And I think about that comment a lot. Oh my god. From your other side, Cove made a sudden sputtering noise. You won't even know it's him because you never got his name. Damn. I recognize those eyes. I could never forget. And you are? He lifted his hand out to Cove next. Let me see, what is this, Twy? Mother. Elio Baxter Cove Derek. Yeah. I played with Derek's heart. I just did not reciprocate with him. I was just being a little flirty. Cove instead crossed his arms to express his rejection of that idea, still eyeing Baxter carefully. Elliot, it's not me who's getting Joshua vibes, but I see it. It's not just you. That might be why I'm into him. And Cove, Baxter's whole demeanor lit up for unknown reasons, his eyes shone as he studied Cove about it. LGTV? I'ma just head pat Shiloh. Shiloh does not deserve head pats.
Really?
No, wait, is that a nickname or your real name? At least Joshua took care of his pants. Dude has FU money and can't even afford proper clothes. It's a fashion statement, Barn! You wouldn't know! It's just my name. Cove spoke mildly, having given that explanation many times in the past, but it clearly charmed Baxter all the same. He tossed his head to one side with a laugh. Ooh. Yeah, but he looks like he just rolled out of bed with his frumpy-ass shirt. Your parents knew exactly what they were doing. I can't imagine a more fitting name for the face I'm seeing. Cove, that's gorgeous. Oh, he's eloquent.
What?
It's really not. You're gorgeous, Baxter. No, I agree. It suits you.
Not bad.
His voice. Nice to see someone else knows. The impact might have faded for you living with it this long, but I promise to the onlooker it's a knockout. Is he flirting with Cove? Hey, yo. I mean, if he'll date Cove, I'll date both. Shameful. Cove couldn't face either of you after that. His cheeks are quickly turning bright red with embarrassment. You're gonna nap, aka sleep nights, I guess? Oh, have a good night, ID. You noticed that Baxter looked apologetic over Cove's increased discomfort. I'm sorry, it wasn't intended to be more than it did. I like your name, but you don't have to mind that. I'm patently against stepping on anyone's toes. I mean, you can step on my toes. He chuckled to himself. It seemed like there was some extra meaning hidden there in his words, and you noticed that Cove raised an eyebrow, picking up on that too. What is that? Well, you got a bunch of stuff here, huh? Let me see. Baxter, Cove, Derek, Elio's opinions. Baxter stood up straighter, striking a slight pose with his position on his feet. But these are a lot of memes. Invited by Derek, invited by Baxter. Yeah. Began to speak, but suddenly stopped and closed his mouth. See, Cove is familiar, so he's okay with me. Baxter showing up. Elio, Derek, I don't want to play with you anymore. And now I will BRB. See you in a bit, Twy. What's this, bud? Derek, Chad. Is Derek now Chad's favorite character? Because how I played with his feelings and threw him away. He became absorbed in his own thoughts, tapping a finger to the side of his chin as he stared at you. You shot Cove a confused glance. He shrugged in response. You should have been planning for this moment for a while, LMAO. I actually improvised them all now. Incredible. Wow, you made all those memes in such a short moment. Oh my god. After a few moments, Baxter had that same smile curl from before. He removed the finger from his face and used it to point directly at you. Me? We've met before.
What?
When? It was a magical night. Baxter continued to smile widely. His head tilted slightly to the side as he studied your massage. He studied me? It's embarrassing, but I haven't remembered that part yet. Oh? I remember. He laughed cordially while Cove stared at him in disbelief. Baxter chuckled further, mirth growing at what must have been a very amusing situation in his mind. I'm getting there. Don't tell me. I know you want to, but do not. It'll come to me. Continued looking you up and down. Hand back over his chin while he rocked his brain for answers. Okay, I see you, Baxter. I see you. And then recognition appeared in his eyes. With a snap of his fingers, he announced his revelation as though he had forgotten his own birthday. The Cypress. At the summer soiree, of course. Turning away from you, Baxter began rambling to himself about the details. That had to have been before any originals. So, at the time I was about 14 years old. Okay, so he's like, I think we were 12 back then. So he's like 2 years older? So he's 20? What is this, Barn? Throwing Derek onto the streets, realizing Derek wasn't the worst. The worst outcome. Last meme for now. I see you've really turned around on your opinion for Derek, huh? And that makes it 5 years ago from now, right? Okay, so he's 19 then. Cole's mouth fell open.
Seriously?
Are you kidding me? Is he serious? Did you really meet this guy at that country club party 5 years ago? Yes, it was very magical. I've been in love with him ever since. I'm shocked, but yes, you did meet him once at the Cypress. It took his explanation to get it, but that memory of the dance you shared was coming back to you. Oh, it would not come back to me. It has been in my head since that day. Every night I go to sleep, I remember that night. Cove's eyes darted between you and Baxter again. The instigator of this discussion lightly gestured with his hands in response. He is so like Joshua. I can't get over this. Today's enemy is tomorrow's ally, after all. It's good not to forget a face. He said I had nice legs. Yeah. What? Well, Cove, I didn't invite you because you felt uncomfortable. Baxter, however, made me very comfortable. Precocious, but hey, if it was as true then as it is right now, I can't see why I wouldn't have. Damn! Damn! I need to get up after that. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't. This did too much. Oh my god. Is this really happening? I'm feeling kinda lost here. I see, my parents are members of the Cypress. They happened to be passing through on a trip across different states when they heard about the event. Funnily enough, the entire reason they joined was for the connections they could make with other members there. Well, I'm so glad I made a connection with you. Yeah, dude's Riz levels just keep going off the chart. God, I'm in danger. Looks like that perk has finally hit for me too. Originally, I thought it was only any good since I could occasionally dance there. Baxter suddenly stopped and stood up straighter. He grinned. Dance. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say. I'm a ballroom dancer, hence the phrasing earlier. Yo, he's a ballroom dancer? I looked at this guy purely through visuals and read like one paragraph and I went, yeah, this one is probably your thing. I didn't quite understand the depths of how correct I was. Y'all know my taste too well. Oh, I don't know much about dancing, but that's pretty cool. It's not hard once you get the basics down. Cove didn't look convinced at all. Dexter took that as a cue to keep talking.
Well.
He grinned in a way that was rapidly becoming familiar to you. If either of you are ever looking for a partner, I'm available! I'm available right now! Baxter, sign me up! Yeah, I'll be your partner. I'll be your partner. Sign me up. Where's my papers? I'll sign it right now. Right now, right now, right now. Cole frowned at the overt forwardness. Not me keeping my earphones and hearing Elio gushing about Baxter in my kitchen. Thanks? I'll pass, I think. So he asked both me and Cove out. This guy. Yeah. I could probably show you some moves.
Excellent.
Oh, you can? I'll look forward to that then. Wait, I'm sorry, Bar. This guy's got too much riz. I think I understand why Elio is a bunny now. Oi. After that, there was a lull in conversation, and Cove attempted to fill it.
So...
What made you decide on Sunset Bird? Oh yes, well, my parents rented a condo, so I had a place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college. I'm not living in the dorms. There was a playful glint in Baxter's eyes as he continued.
Honestly...
Ideally, they wanted to send me somewhere that wasn't too exciting, but luckily for me, they picked the wrong street, considering the two of you live here. Oh my god. Damn, he's trying to date both me and Cove. I respect that. Bye, King. Or gay, cause we're both guys. Cove was practically reeling over how Baxter found a way to fit comments like that into every single topic thus far. Yeah, this dude! I'm a bug, I'm a vermin, squish me! Hey, son! Oh my god, this guy's got so much riz. I am so into it. Why do you keep doing that? You don't know us, but you talk like you already do. He's Pan! Let's go, Pan King! We stand! Cove spoke, firm yet genuinely confused, and Baxter smiled cautiously. I don't feel the need to keep words of praise to myself. When I say something, I mean it.
See?
Plus, what's the point of spending my off semester alone? The best part of being somewhere new is getting to interact with new people. Am I honestly the first person who's acknowledged you're attractive and intriguing people? I can't with this dude. True, you're hidden away in a tiny tourist trap, but still. My god, I'm like blushing really hard. Right on time to join in on the Baxter simping. Yes! King! Baxter crossed his arms. After studying your faces a few more seconds, he decided to continue. It's okay, Elio. If nobody caught you, I got you on simping along with Baxter. See, Jackie, this is why you're my homie. You get me, Jackie. Am I only trying to score a hookup or get a romantic fling started by saying those things? No, that isn't the point of speaking well of others. I was raised better than that. Let's go, King! Bop chat. Why am I bopping chat? I'll bop the chat that talked badly about Baxter. Oh wait, you're gonna get the little pink thing for a second. Hold on. Raise that up a bit. How much do I need to raise this thing up? Okay, there we go. You see nothing. Change chat to me. Okay. Hold on. I think I got a PNG for you. Hold on. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Pretty sure I have a PNG of you. Do I not have a PNG of Song? It would have been in this file, I think. Unless it's in this file. Oh no, I don't have a PNG of Song. Oh wow. Well, this one's for Song. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Abunk, 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 abunk. Achoo, achoo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Achoo. Bam, 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 bam. There you go, Song. I'm not sure why you wanted to be bonked, but I got you, bro. Okay, let me move that down here. There we go. Elio. Though, would I be fussed if that's what my words led to? Also, no. Put two and two together. I sent PNG. Oh, thank you. What was the first thing song redeemed? Oh, I'm a bug, I'm a vermin, squish me, mommy. Thank you, song. Hold on. Am I not logged into Discord on my desktop? Hold on. There we go. Who's on screen? Baxter. Yo, song, you got good taste. Oh, okay, I love this one. Here, you'll be with me too in spirit, since we're both the Baxter simps. Baxter simps together strong. Let me see, where is it? There we go. Baxter simps together strong. Yeah, I'll put you up there. There we go. Yeah! I mean, yes, but no, Barn. Song is a Baxter simp as well. It appears the Baxter simps are outnumbering the Baxter haters. Interesting. What is this, Twy? Oh no, he's hot. Elliot, imagine him dressed casually. Oh no, he's hot. He's so hot. He looks so good. Barn is the only Baxter hater. Oh, I thought you were also a Baxter hater. Okay, good. Wish I had a PNG to send to, LMAO. You could send like one of your OCs. I am flexible, not a surprise, I can back off with the lines if you don't like the attention, but I would like to be friends if we can. I want the attention, actually. I'm just making fun of you in general, as you do. Rubs chin. Cuff wasn't sure how to respond. He glanced at you, and he continued to look at your face when he spoke. Thanks for answering. I'm not interested in any of that with you. Maybe not the friend thing, but the other part. I'm interested in both. I like him a normal about. He's so good. The only person I hate is Elio for abandoning Derek. Yeah, I feel bad about that, but he's not my type. Doesn't bother me. I find it pretty entertaining. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm glad we're working things out. Shifting his weight to the other foot, Baxter tried to move forward. So, since we were both already out here, did my arrival interrupt anything? Definitely not. Yeah, you told Baxter that you were both waiting to see who is gonna move in. The condo hasn't had a new renter in my entire life. We had to see who is moving in now. Baxter laughed at that, immensely pleased with your response. I am nothing but your dog, Baxter. You want a response for anything? Makes weird hand gestures. IDK. Oh yes. Okay, we got Jackie up here with the Baxter Simp Brigade. Here we go. It's the Baxter Simps. Bark, 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 bark. Okay, let me get some text here. Baxter Simp Brigade. Bark, bark, bark. I mean, what? If Baxter has one hater, that hater is me. I'll die hating him because his hair whack. His gear whack, his jewelry whack, his foot stance acceptable. The way that he talks whack, the way that he doesn't even stop smiling whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck. Okay, stop being jealous. Yeah, let's go. Baxter Simp Brigade. You're just jealous. Let's see. I'll put it over here, maybe? Yeah, that's good. And then I'll put like a little color on it. Oh, maybe black and white, like gray. Like as a gradient. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. And then an outline. Perfect. Perfect, cause he's black and white. Perfect. Baxter Simp Brigade. Woof woof. Let's fucking go. I'm getting a reputation in this town already, not bad. So what is this? Twy. Say it, Baxter. Literally anything. I'd hate this dude if I wasn't dating you. This guy is just lame. Jealousy has nothing to do with it. I will simply execute him. Okay, hunty. Well, if either of you are free, I'd be thrilled to hang out this summer. But we can save the schedule talk for later. I should get my things inside. Meta meme? What is this? They don't know I hate Baxter. He gave a small nod of the head and flashed you both a dazzling smile.
Goodbye.
For today? Cove simply waved goodbye. Bye, Baxter. See you. Baxter then turned on his heels and strolled back to his suitcase, picking it up and bringing it to his condo. You and Cove were silent as Baxter unlocked the door and disappeared inside the house. You know, the more I think about it, the more Cove is like Barn. He does not seem to be interested in Baxter at all. With him completely out of the scene, Cove let out a long breath.
Well,
I don't know how I'm gonna explain that guy to my dad. I must take my leave. Goodbye, Elio in chat. See you later, Song. Thanks for joining in on the Simping Brigade. He burst into a fit of laughter, trying to imagine the conversation. So, you like it when people say that sort of stuff about people? It's okay to do it? Never mind. At least the job is done. We saw the new neighbor, and now we can go meet up with Terry and Miranda. Yeah, we should get going. You gave Baxter's condo one last glance over your shoulder. I thought he was charming. You weren't really sure when, but at some point, Baxter won you over. You're curious to get to know him better. Yeah, let's go. Laughing quietly, you wondered how Baxter would fit in with the rest of the neighborhood. Turning your attention back to Cove, you pushed all thoughts of Baxter aside. I mean, that's not me. You both started making your way towards town. The game, you gave Baxter's condo one last glance. I want to be in that condo. A little while later, you and Cove reached a main street in town. All of a sudden, you stopped walking. What's wrong? Elio breaks in. I can see him doing that. No, listen, he's the type of gentleman that would invite me in. I don't even have to break in. Actually, don't do that, Elio, please. It's a crime. He would invite me in. I don't even need to break in. He invites me in. You pressed all thoughts of Baxter aside. Hey, don't call yourself and your friends thoughts. I think I heard my phone. Damn it, I should have given Baxter my number. How's that being a gentleman? He's giving me what I want. You dug your cell phone out and looked at it with a satisfied grin. There is a new message. You opened the new text from Miranda and all you saw was I can see you. Immediately from where you stood, you started swiveling your head around. You couldn't spot Miranda anywhere, but she did send you more messages. The Wi-Fi be dying, but we still be grinding. Hello, peoples. Oh, hello there, Nyrone. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my kitty charm. Really, Randy? Yeah, where are you? So I can text people now. The message was sent and you were back to looking around, scanning for any sign of movement and familiar faces, but they were still invisible. Cove looked at you carefully, raising an eyebrow. My brother in Christ. Okay, I'll send her a joking text. If you want to keep hiding, Cove and I can just go do our own stuff without you, is what you decided on. You smirked, hitting send on that message. Cove looked at you curious, raising an eyebrow. What's happening? Before you could even begin explaining anything to Cove, you both snapped your attention to the yelling from across the street. Being a gentleman equals giving you what you want. No, that's spoiling you in the worst way. And there you saw Miranda and Terry coming out from behind the backside wall of the grocery store. They both started waving widely, to draw even more attention to themselves. Cove took a step in their direction. He grinned and waited for them to get closer. I'm glad you're dating Vaughn, otherwise I'd be very concerned. Laughing and arm in arm, the girls stopped only to look both ways and then rushed across the empty street. Your mom's raised a terrible person and the world will now deal with the consequences. That's even implying my mom even raised me.
Hi.
Oh, Miranda! She's looking so cute. Hi, I hope you weren't waiting too long.
Hey, buddies.
Oh, Terry! Oh, I like their design. Hi. Let me see. I'm amazed. How did you appear out of nowhere like that? They started giggling again. Terry glanced at Miranda, wondering what their story should be. Anyway, I ended up not finishing my meal because I started making more memes. Back in a bit. See you later, Twi.
Ooh.
It was magic. Gesturing in a vaguely whimsical manner, Terry went along with the decision. Better not be saying anything cute, bunny. I'm stuck loading. Anything cute! And magicians never reveal their secrets. Ooh. That's fair. Terry then closed the distance between her and Cove and crushed him in a painfully tight hug. You're finally here. It's been so long. What took you? He did his best to eke out a reply with his chest being compressed.
Sorry.
Eventually, she let him go. Terry looked at him with a beaming smile, but Cove was distracted, rubbing his arms. Standing there, Miranda shifted her weight to her other hip. She watched Cove patiently with a bashful smile. Welcome back. Thanks. It finally felt official. Everyone was together in one place. From here, you weren't sure how often you would have another afternoon like this again. They didn't either.
So?
Cove? Terry poked Cove square in the chest. You're gonna have to get me your schedule by this time yesterday.
No way.
Not really possible, Terry, but I can say as soon as I know. So far, work hasn't said anything, but I can tell you I'm busy with orca activity. Wait, Cove? You've got green hair. You're busy with orca activities? Are you Kite? When Cove wasn't at his part-time job or pursuing his athletic and academic interests, he volunteered for the Ocean Restoration California affiliation, ORCA. He volunteers to help out animals? Okay, you're speaking my language now, Cove. The group focused on cleaning up beaches and removing pollution from the ocean. Cove always loved the sea. It didn't surprise you one bit when he started getting involved with them. Okay, you're getting my affection back, Cove. There's nothing that quite gets me like a man that actually helps the animals. I see that Elio is coming crawling back to Cove now that he's a .hack reference. That and he helps animals! Baxter also helps out animals, but you are the animal. That is true. I am a rabbit. Yeah, I joined Cove too. I would be an Orca member. I would be an Orca member. I introduced Cove to Orca. That's me. I would join an animal team if I could. I would be in a conservation team. The big smash event for the year is coming right up, isn't it? Yeah, there's not that much more to do before then, but I'm kind of looking forward to the fundraising push. Hopefully we can pull it off. If anyone can do it, it's you two. And even if it goes really bad, it'll still look good on a college application at least. That's true.
Hey!
Guess what else? We don't have to stand there and say stuff. Let's go. I would like a meal now. Perking up, Cove nodded in agreement. Yeah, for sure. The four of you headed into town, happily chatting the whole way. The only decision left to make was where exactly to stop and eat. The rest of the afternoon and evening passed by in a blink of an eye. When night fell, it was time to head home, and you parted ways with Miranda and Terry. You and Cove reached your neighborhood without event. It was late enough that your out-of-the-way street was dark and silent. Yeah, Cove was giving me a piggyback ride. I'm that type of a person. Hold on. I gotta sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Ugh. What is this, Twy? Baxter Cove getting Elio to simp. Bless you. Thank you. It was a long day out and about. You appreciated that you could rely on him to make things more comfortable for you. You tightened your grip on Cove and turned your head ever so slightly. Peering at his face out of the corner of your eyes, you wondered why he felt so distant to you, probably because I was reciprocating to Baxter's advances. It was out of character. For a while, Cove silently stared ahead and left you alone with your own thoughts. Bless you, sneeze like a kitten. It surprised you when you did hear his voice all of a sudden. He still wouldn't look at you. It feels weird coming back to the neighborhood and trying to get into things like they're the same, and they're not. They've changed. They're still changing. Your mouth felt uncomfortably dry all of a sudden. It was true. The things that kept the people you knew together were starting to disappear. Each person had to make their own priorities and their own path now that it wasn't set for them. You thought about your own immediate future. You'd been considering more and more, and ideas were starting to settle in your mind. You hoped... I'd go to school part-time. To work part-time. To focus on time that's not school or work, and that was the basics. For your career, you thought you'd... Oh, what is this, Bard? A dot hack reference. Guy who just showed up. Bunny. Okay, let's see. My career... Work online. Be a streamer. You see, what is this? Twy? So many memes. Derek waiting for Elio to simp for him. Well, listen, I haven't seen his age skip design. Who knows? I don't know, that was all. For your education, you thought you'd... As response to Barn. What is this? Let me see. So many memes. Simping for Cove, simping for Baxter, Elio. Yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. I would attend a community college because I can't afford to go to a private college and take online classes. Can I choose to attend a public university, a private college, join a trade school, go to community college, and take online classes? That sounds a bit much. For yourself, you wanted to work on self-improvement, take some time just to relax. Yeah, take some time to relax. And then work on self-improvement on my own. And for that, you wanted to stay local. It'll be happening so soon. I already applied to schools. Yeah, I applied. At this age, I was 18, so I didn't start going to college yet. I wanted to go to college, but I didn't because stuff in my life was happening, and I wasn't sure where I'd be staying each year. You hadn't begun to do anything about that yet. You've been open about your situation, everyone knew. I think I'd speak about it with family and stuff. Now you wondered what Cove had in mind. You heard him consider some things for his future, but it was never anything that would have counted as a real plan. So what is this barn? Terrible taste, problematic character, bunny, oi. Are you calling Cove problematic? Cove is pure. Cove stopped in the middle of the street. He sighed and put you down. You're both outside of your houses. We are of the means. Relaxation is a myth. Work is the answer. No, I don't want to work. Cove looked at the ground for a moment. His mouth trembled, trying to settle on the right words to say. What is this, Twy? So many memes. Cove loves nature. Cove loves nature. Baxter is hot. Bunny is problematic. I think the implications are that Bunny is problematic. Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, I am problematic. I've done some stuff that I will admit was bad. What I did with Derek was not good. So, are you still thinking about doing self-improvement and stuff in Sunset Bird? Yeah. Cove closed his eyes and nodded while he composed his thoughts. He looked at you and he lifted his head.
I mean...
I decided on something. Well, kind of. He smiled slightly and rubbed his arm, and then his expression grew more serious. Oh, is he gonna move away? Uh-oh. I'm not gonna decide on a school or a career. Not this summer. I'm gonna stay here. At least in Sunset Bird. I'll probably move out of my dad's place. Oh? I'll keep working my job, keep doing my volunteer stuff, and everything else. Okay, so he's staying.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll know what I want for myself by fall, or next year, or maybe I'll never have a plan. Life will continue on with whatever's happening. Elio, I did stuff that was bad. I'm stuff Dexter. I'm not gonna crush myself trying to have everything figured out by a timeline that someone else has set. I just can't do that. His brow furrowed and his tone was tense. It was clear how much expectations were weighing on him.
I guess
it'll be me and you, right here for a while longer. Yeah, sounds good. And Baxter. His eyes are glossy. You weren't going to be separated, and that meant a very great deal to him. Oh, Cove. You're glad the two of you would be in Sunset Bird together. Elated, you smiled. Cove looked relieved that you were happy with this turn of events. Yeah, why wouldn't I be happy? I'll see you tomorrow, Bunny. I'll see you. Night.
Good night.
Then Cove started walking away, but you remained there, frozen in the middle of the street. You watched him and wondered, how many more times will he be able to say that he'll see you tomorrow? Because of you were thinking of Baxter all day. That's true. You hold her countless more times. Finally, you turn towards your own house. You vowed to yourself that you would make the most out of every moment you had this summer. Alright, we got our moments. Ooh, hey, we got some crepes. We got errands, talks, charity, drive, reflection, late shift, serendipity, boating, and happiness. Yeah, let's go start with the crepes. Are we gonna go on a date? I wanna eat some crepes. Cove might be thinking, will he get mad at me because Baxter flirted with me? Am I the next Shiloh? Note how there's no Derek DLC since he's away. Damn. Unfortunate. You got the large beach towel from off your bed and stuffed it into a bag. You had already packed your water bottle for your upcoming beach hangout session. Unfortunate, he lied. I was even shaking my hand as I said that. Unfortunate. The stars had aligned and somehow everybody was free today. Miranda had set things up with several bubbly phone calls between you, Cove, and Terry to find a time to hit the beach. You're hoping that this would be a fun time together. What? That just... Okay. Hi, Cove. Cove sat on your windowsill and kicked one of his legs into the air idly. He already had his swimsuit on and his towel was bundled under his arm in a misshapen ball. Okay, back in a bit for the last time. Oh, hi, Cove. See you in a bit, Twy. He'd shown up earlier that morning with a surprising amount of enthusiasm. He was chatting as you caught up to his preparation. Misshapen ball, don't judge him. Don't worry, I know he didn't break his dick. But seriously, I couldn't find my swimsuit this morning. I looked everywhere. It disappeared. I had no idea what I was gonna do. Oh wait, the towel. Go out to wear a swimsuit to be on a beach. Yeah, but I didn't exactly think of that when I couldn't find something that should have been right there. Anyways, I don't know why it was in the bathroom when I never put it there. He gave a small smile and readjusted the towel in his arms. You now could see that it'd been folded at some point and then rolled up and carried without much care.
I'm so glad.
But I'm just glad I found it. It would have been crappy to lose my favorite trunks. So his favorite trunks are pink with little bubbles on them. He probably likes my trunks. I have shark trunks. It was nice to see Cove so happy and comfortable in what he was wearing. You walked over to your dresser and dressed about how you had picked out your own swimsuit. Your height had complicated your swimsuit shopping. Not many swimsuits are well-fitting on someone who's petite. And then for the shape of your body, oh no, are we gonna get into this? No! Please don't. Please don't get into this. I was scrawny. And my body was delicate. There was a fragility to your build. You had to be careful with it. You kept mostly the same shape you had throughout your teenage years. You were used to your body and your body was used to your habits.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about some things. What things? Just myself and my body, really. I have a growth hormone deficiency, it's so biggie. Cybro rose at your admission of self-reflection. And what do you think? Well, what did you think of who you were? You considered your identity further? Oh no! Well... I kind of label myself as like a demi-boy. So I don't know. This one? I don't know. It was more than a single binary choice you made, but you were you, and that was what mattered. And you had a flat chest, having never developed breasts because of the hormone therapy you started in the past. Let's go! That was exactly the way you wanted it to be. People had a lot of their identity wrapped up in their physical form. It shaped their self-image. I knew I had gender dysphoria. It was a fact you realized and faced. There was no misunderstanding of what you felt. The body you were in just wasn't right. You weren't comfortable, and it wasn't always easy to deal with. You'd pretty much always been unhappy with your body. Even when you were younger, it felt off, and that still hadn't changed. You didn't feel like who you wanted to be. Don't hit so hard, game! Shut up. Hell yeah, I don't have boobs. What's the opposite of dysphoria? Euphoria? Boobyless euphoria. You focused on Cove again. He smiled at you and tilted his head, a question still in his eyes. He was waiting for you to come to an answer, but before you could, you had something to say to him. Yeah, gender euphoria is fucked up. I never want to consider that again. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Funny, I'm just gonna say the look that I'm stuck on is amazing. What look are you stuck on? Oh my god. We're doing this again, huh, game? What do you think about me? There's a part of me that wants to say that, but I'm afraid of asking that. I always get that thought in my head. I always want to ask people that. Be like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. About how I look, I mean. Cole frowned, his eyebrows furrowed in concern, as if he was trying to find the best words to say. Then his eyes warmed like he was looking at something truly special.
Bunny.
I literally teared up. You are wonderful. No matter what anybody thinks, you meet anyone, you are still wonderful. It just can't be helped. It's a fact of life. I need to stand up for a second. God. Cub stopped speaking and looked at you for a moment. He kicked his feet as he considered something, and then nodded with a thoughtful expression on his face. He stared forward and directly met your eyes. I've known you for a long time, since we were kids, you know? I've seen you just about every day for the past decade, so I think it's fair for me to say this.
It's nice.
Each day you're different from before, just by a little bit, but you're also still the same. You're always you. It's nice to see you keep developing as a person. I do want you to keep being you, but the only one who gets to decide that is you. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, game. Shit. I didn't think this is gonna hit me hard today. Shit. You choose who you are today. You get to choose who you are tomorrow. That's okay with me. Oh, so you like Baxter, huh? The game says indignantly. I smiled with tears, yeah. I'm literally crying right now, Cove, thanks. Moisture started gathering in your eyes, so you began to blink rapidly. Stop reading me, game! You couldn't stop the tears from coming, even as you smiled so widely your cheeks hurt. Stop reading me, game! What could you even say to that? Cove seemed a little concerned by your tears, but he smiled back.
Hey,
Bunny. Cove gave a bent smile, pointing to your arms. You're looking particularly shapely today. He answered not with words, but a solid okay sign, with both hands and the same cheeky smile. Cove suddenly flushed when he realized how boldly he complimented you. He stood by it, even if he was a little red. Oh, Cove. Shit. You were a little taken aback. That came out of nowhere. You glanced at yourself. You like that? Yeah. I'm just gonna hug him, okay? What he said was really nice to me. You hurried across your room and flung your arms around Cove. He chuckled back nervously after you got in a squeeze in. I see you're putting those nice arms to good use. You cackled at his joke and hugged him tighter. When you both had gotten your giggles out, you let him go. Finally, you felt that was enough of that topic for one day. Went back to your original goal before you got sidetracked. You needed to pick what you wanted to wear to the beach. Where's the... Why can I choose to wear swim trunks with no shirt? I can't choose swim trunks with a shirt? I guess... I guess a wetsuit? Actually, I don't have a wetsuit. I always wanted to get a wetsuit, but I only have trunks and like a waterproof shirt that goes with the trunks. So I guess casual clothes? When you dug around in your drawers, you tried to think if there was... Wait, what? Oh, did I go backwards? Tried to think if there was anything else you were missing. Maybe sunglasses. Or actually, no, I like wearing goggles. I like diving in the water and putting my goggles on and seeing everything. So I'll take that. With that taken care of, you held your outfit together and looked at Cove. He was tapping his toes on the side of the wall as he waited. Vaguely wondered if he thought that was a comfortable place to sit. He hoped so, given how long he perched on it. Regardless, it was time for him to go. You weren't gonna put on your beachwear with him just chilling there. Well, I'm gonna change, so how about you wait outside? Cove nodded reassuringly. Alright. Cove lowered himself off the window and strolled past you to get to the door.
bye.
I'll see you out front. Okay. When you were alone, you got undressed and put your clothes on. You also checked your beach bag for the final time, and it seemed like you hadn't forgotten anything. You left your room and hurried down the stairs, ready to meet Cove. You made sure to lock your front door and walked outside. Cove stood in the road, looking down and scuffing his feet on the asphalt. When you shut your heavy door, he looked up at you and smiled. Hey. Hi. Miranda and Terry are gonna be here in not too long. Terry even texted me earlier saying she was mostly on schedule.
Well...
Why don't we just head to the beach and wait for them there? We're both ready. That sounded like a good idea to you. You said as much, and Cove shot off a quick text telling the two of them where you'd be. Cove gave you a thumbs up after the message sent. It was a familiar path to walk, and it wasn't long until you reached the shore. Cove laid out his towel on the warm sand. You set up your stuff beside him and looked out into the ocean. The rolling swells hit the shore rhythmically. Y'all had lucked out. It was a beautiful day. The sky was clear and the waves were good. It was a balmy summer day with a pleasant breeze to keep things comfortable. Essentially, it was perfect. Oh, he lays on a towel. Maybe he's grown and matured. He's not just laying in the sand like a crazy person. Maybe his room's not full of sand now. So, are you thinking about getting your feet wet? It could be fun to walk along the water. Or would you want to stay totally dry? Yeah, either way is fine. What would you want to do? Maybe walk a little? At first, anyway. We can do that then. Cove nodded, accepting of the plan. He kicked some sand off his towel absentmindedly. Yeah, sounds nice. He took a deep breath and tasted the relaxing, salty air. Cove caught your eye and gave you a small smile. God, this is like a date. You chatted a little before a comfortable quiet settled over the two of you, content to watch the waves as you waited for the others. Luckily, it didn't take long until you heard shouts. You turned your head to see both Miranda and Terry running straight for you. Miranda was faster, making leaps and bounds across the sand. Terry followed in her wake, laughing with her towel clutched around her shoulders and flowing like a cape. Miranda started making her jumps more theatric and more precarious as she got closer. Cove waved them on with a bright grin. Hope they wouldn't fall at you. I'll cheer at their antics. Woo! Oh, yo, look at them! Let's go! I'm glad I'm not the only one wearing a wetsuit. Let's go, Terry. Miranda's swimsuit? Okay, I'm gonna be real. Miranda's swimsuit looks a bit too busy for me. I do not like the colors in her swimsuit. Oh wait, whoops, did I miss a thing? The two officially arrived at Cove's near setup, looking completely ready for an ocean adventure. They're already in their swimwear and were raring to go. Hey Terry, Miranda, welcome to our beach.
Hey!
Hi! Hello, hello! She beamed and Miranda nodded with a smile.
Oh yeah!
Man, I am so pumped! Yeah, I'm really glad this worked out. What have you but guys been up to over here in your town? Cove? Bunny? Have we missed things? Cove blinked and then shrugged when nothing he wanted to mention came to mind. Yeah, I'll give her a recap of how my family's doing and also talk about Baxter. Your moms were the same as ever for the most part, although they were definitely still adjusting to you being an adult now. Liz had asked you to take pictures of her latest makeup look the other day. There's nothing too dramatic going on right now. Terry nodded along and mentioned a couple things about her own parents. Miranda brought up her family and shared some of the wild things her older brother had done. Terry then started talking about her morning and how she'd almost overslept since she was staying up too late last night. She bounced on her feet as she spoke. But don't worry about me being tired today. You know I ran on less back during school. Miranda filled in the group about her morning. Apparently, everything had gone smoothly. She met up with Terry on the way here, and you knew the rest. Cove offered a suggestion to the girls. Hey, let's walk while we catch up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. Once everyone's stuff was settled on the beach, the group strolled over to the shoreline. The wet sand was cool under your feet. A wave rushed up and covered your ankles in water. You flinched from the suddenness of it, but by the next wave you were acclimated. You took another step forward and sank a little into the ground. Behind you, your footsteps were soon smoothed by the waves, settled on the beach. Yeah, I don't think I can settle on anyone now, Twy. Cove made me cry. Welcome back. Your friends chatted as you all walked together. You took turns pointing out cool shells or pieces of sea glass. It was a relaxing jaunt. Hours passed and the group had moved between different activities. Some low-key and some more exhausted. Cove and I have a lot in common. Oh wait, cry in the good way. Never mind. You've made me cry in the good way too, Twy. I feel like chat has made me cry in a good way a few times. Because I appreciate you guys. For you, it was another break time. You sat on your towel and sipped at some water, but you do make me cry in the bad way too. Your friends were hard at work doing Terry's full body under a pile. Oh, burying Terry's full body under a pile. I refuse to acknowledge that. Miranda used her arms to force up sand around Terry's sides. Cove worked on covering Terry's feet. You took another drink and closed your eyes. A Eventually, a shadow passed over you, dampening the light that was still notable even behind your eyelids. I've made you cry by making you fall, and that's it. Oi. Yeah, Thundercross split attack. You checked to see Cove had joined you there. He knelt down to dig around in the pile of assorted beach stuff in the middle of everyone's towel setup and pulled out the sunscreen. He took a seat next to you on his towel. He opened the bottle with a soft pop and began to reapply the cream. Hey. Hey. After he finished up, Cove let out a comfortable sigh and looked off into the distance. Wait, I'm confused. What does Aki mean in Japanese? Fall. You fell for it. Thundercross split attack. I guess like autumn? Autumn or fall? He learns. And then he sighed again, this time in an exaggeratedly disappointed way. You wondered if he was going to sigh again, even more dramatically if you didn't say anything. Yeah, what's wrong? I honestly wondered. Sigh! Your bits are running short on you, Twy. He inspected his face to see if there was anything actually distressed about him, but he still just looked like he was exaggerating. He asked anyway, since it was obvious that was what he wanted. Cove shook his head, comically despondent. His frown didn't match the sparkle in his eyes.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just becoming another jaded adult, that's all. I should have just clipped them all to treasure them. The moments when you made Elio fall for the Thundercross split attack. Now you were really confused. You waited for him to continue, and his next sigh did not disappoint. It was the most ridiculously sad sigh you had ever heard. Then he smiled a little. Mermaids aren't real. What do you mean mermaids aren't real? No, you fucking lying to me. You just lying because you want to keep the mermaids to yourself. What? That had not been what you were expecting. He continued. You know how much I liked mermaids as a kid? Well, merfolk as a whole. I really hoped that they were out there. They're out there! Shut up!
I mean...
The ocean's a big place, right? They could be somewhere. They are somewhere! But the older I got, the more I had to accept it. They were just a fairy tale. No, they ain't! You liar! He jerked his head over to the waterline and the rolling waves. They crashed against the shore and then drew back. Don't you fucking do this to me, Cove. What is this, Twy? It's probably Thundercross split attack. Mermaids aren't real. What about mer butlers? Yeah, can someone click on that and let me know if it's Thundercross split attack? This is a perfect beach for them. It's pretty and vast and never too crowded. If merfolk did exist, we definitely would have met one by now. Or at least we would have heard of someone else seeing one, but nothing. Okay, Twy, is this Thundercross split attack? Or is this an actual meme? That is not Thundercross split attack. You have 10 seconds before I kill you. Yes. I knew it. He acted as though that result was a true bafflement. He let his head hang. TCSA, it was Thundercross split attack. Gotta let the dream go. Don't you fucking... No. I refuse. Mermaids are real. I want them to be real. That's hardly proof. It's not like this is the only beach in the world. They could still exist. As you said, the ocean is a big place, yeah. Don't you ruin my dream. Cove chuckled a little to himself, eyes tilted off into the sea, his face still low. Listen, I know Santa's not real, but mermaids are real. Shut up. Maybe it's for the best. Let's say a mer person did happen to wash up on shore one day, they would become my girlfriend. What is this? Okay, I'm assuming this is not Thundercross Split Attack. Let me see. Twi's newest Thundercross Split Attack, Elio Lappy post character development. Yeah, I guess I did grow up. He looked at you with a faux doleful expression. I could have lost my best friend to their magical underwater world. Oh yeah, I'd totally go live under the sea with the merfolk. I think you like mermaids and stuff, so I'd invite you along. Cove grinned. He hadn't expected that answer. You're a nice person, Bunny, but what if they didn't want me? Would you seriously stay on land? I gave him a look. You meant what you had said. It'd only work if the offer was for both of you. Are you sure that's the right call? If a beautiful, kind mer person falls for somebody, I'm pretty positive that the sensible response isn't to turn around and say, no thanks, I'm gonna stay on land with a normal guy. Oh wait, is he talking about Baxter? Is he like using this as like Cove? I warned me that you'd leave if you got that kind of offer. Why are you so sure I'd have to make that call? Since this is all hypothetical, why not have you be the mer person? I don't want that. I should get to be a mer creature, and then I'd invite you to the underwater world. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's go with this one. Cove turned his face to beam at you. He brightened immediately. Now we're talking. I'd be a good merman, right? Yeah, you look the part. I could see it. Cove's gaze was drawn back to the water with shining eyes. He was clearly imagining some world where he was a merman who happened upon you here at the beach. Tried to picture what he could be thinking. It'd be quite a lovely story. I'd invite you to the underwater world. Are you trying to drown Cove? I mean, I already did that when we were kids. And then you heard Miranda screech. Your attention immediately switched over to your friends. You saw that Terry had gotten impatient and shifted her legs. The walls Miranda had meticulously been building collapsed into a wet heap of sand. She surveyed the damage critically. We're gonna have to start over on that part. Do you just want to give up on this now?
No way.
The burial must continue. I'll try not to move anymore. Okay, if you're sure, I'll try to fix this. Miranda started to rebury her, and Terry shot her a thumbs up. She realized too late that moving her arm was a bad idea. More of the sand on her crumbled, and Miranda put her hand in her head. Her head in her hands. Cove caught your eye and started to drag himself up. Seems like we're needed. You agreed and followed him over to the girls. Miranda nodded at you both with appreciation, and the three of you did your best to finish the job. You all worked out a system of using just enough wet sand to help hold the rest together. With 3 people, it didn't take long for Terry to be entombed. Terry grinned massively, and Miranda offered high fives. Pile was officially done. Oh yeah! Resembling the coal mine. She kicked herself out of the ground with gusto. Sand went flying in all directions, and a Terry-shaped imprint was left behind. Oh shit, she's just like Colette. Miranda yelled again, and Cove chuckled. Probably wasn't a better way to get out of it. The 4 of you continued to have a good time. You went on the shell hunt. Miranda managed to find the biggest, while you found the most colorful. Cove caught a tiny crab. You did a bit of everything. There were impromptu games to just soaking up each other's company. However, after a while, you all had run out of water. Drinkable water, anyway. Collapsing Colette versus tumbling Terry. I could see them getting along. It was decided that you'd head to your Cove's house. Things are gathered, and you started to cheerfully walk up the road. What next? You better not do another write one of my tweets challenges. What? Colette can get along with anyone. She can. She could literally get along with a murderer and have them turn a new leaf. What next? I don't have anywhere to go, so it could be whatever. Same. I guess we can keep hanging out. Terry snorted and readjusted her grip on her thighs. Funny way to talk about Rico. Don't sound too sure there, Cove. At this point, you could see your house. It hadn't taken you long to make the trip. Conversation continued with everyone throwing out suggestions. At Patch Games, make your game stop harassing me about my dysphoria. Also give me a harem ending. I want Baxter, but the Kovasi keeps trying to win me over. That'll be you. Oi. I would not at them and say that. That's too embarrassing. I'm not that type of person to say that to the game devs. Are people hungry? She looked from face to face in inspection. Cove and Miranda shrugged in concert. No one was overtly opposed to it. Coward, but fair. Thank you. However, you weren't really starving. It wasn't quite a mealtime. Like, that's okay with me and my fan base to say stuff like that, but I can't say stuff like that to game devs. We could get dessert. I always want to call dessert desert. Miranda put a finger to her lip and thought. With a smile, her voice became more confident. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, let's get some, what are they called? Why can't I remember the name for it? When Colette could literally get along with a ninja who's mommy. I have come back with less hate in my heart. I still don't like Baxter, however, I am now calmer and will be more subtle about it. AKA, I ate for the first time today, so I feel better. Barn? Isn't it like almost, it's like 11 or 10. Barn? Even I ate! I mean, I didn't eat much, but I still ate. Terry considered it and then shot Miranda a thumbs up.
Sure.
Sounds great to me. Eat bun. I ate a chicken wing during the BRB before this game. I can definitely go for that. I think that's a good idea. I'm asking Bun to eat. I'm not asking anyone to eat Elio. Eat more. My life is a series of things that stop me from consuming. Mood. There's nothing sweet at my house. If you only ate a chicken wing all day, that's not enough. Your friends glanced at Cove in his place. He shook his head immediately. I ate tum-tums. Does that count? That doesn't have anything good either. I mean, unless you want dessert-flavored protein shakes. I don't know. With how I've been feeling with, like, I don't want to talk about it. It's a dysphoria thing, okay? It's a dysphoria thing that I don't want to talk about. But when the dysphoria thing happens, I have certain cravings, and I don't want to eat anything else other than those certain cravings. And if I eat anything that is not within those cravings, it makes me feel sick. We shall not speak of it. What is this? I ate chicken wing. You mean chicken wings, right? Right? Ew, no! She cut in and held her hands up as if trying to ward off something evil. Cove smirked.
Not bad.
It's not that bad.
Nope.
Well, there has to be some kind of sweet shop around here. Let's look it up. Yeah, I want sweets. I want some sweets. Thank you for the help, Pats, Twi. Terry nodded and started to dig around in her bag. I like the way you think. Terry continued to rummage in her bag and grew increasingly frustrated. She puffed out her cheeks and knelt down, settling the bag on the ground. I had an image of Nalia flash in my mind. Wait, why? Because you said it's not that bad. He's not that bad, guys. He's not that bad. Terry continued to rummage in her bag and grew increasingly frustrated. She puffed out her cheeks and knelt down, settling the bag on the ground. With both hands free, she was finally able to fish out her phone. She raised it up in triumph for a brief moment of celebration.
I'm on it.
I'll search for something good. Yeah, I want some crepes. That sounds really good. Terry got back to her feet, hefting the bag over one arm, tapping away at her screen in the other. But she assessed Cove from top to bottom. Oh, you're gonna have Cove pay? No shirt, no shoes, no service. I gotta God, I've been craving crepes and French toast. God, that sounds good. Making me hungry. Bless you, sneeze like a kitten. Thank you, Toy. Cole glanced down at his bare chest and feet, having not even registered it prior. He chuckled a little. Good thing I wore a full bodysuit. I'll grab something. Cove moved over to his house. He looked towards yours. Yeah, I'll wait outside with the girls. I'm not in anything bad. I still get the service. You watched Cove disappear into his house. Terry was deep in the midst of scrolling through food options. He shuffled over to where you could see, and Miranda did the same. There's ice cream. People love ice cream, especially around here. Oh, God. I've had too much ice cream, Terry. I don't want to get local ice cream. You know why? Because I'm the local ice cream. I'll accidentally say that to someone else at this rate. Just like how you got angry. I remember you telling me how you got angry when you went to the patisserie with your sister. I don't really feel like ice cream. I want the local ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Cool, because I don't either. Thank you! She flicked her finger up and another ice cream place showed up. Melty Moo Moo's frozen treats with an unfortunate cartoon mascot. Oh, it wasn't my sister, but yeah, oh. I like ice cream, it's just not for today. It has to be something else. Yeah, let's get some crepes. You thought on it, and Terry kept scrolling. You heard a door open and Cove reappeared. I still hate you. Oh, he's got a little shirt with Orca on it. That's so cute. You're about to be surprised at how quick he was, but then notice he just thrown on a t-shirt over his swim trunks and slipped a pair of sandals on, of course. Wait, y'all were walking down the street with no shoes on? Cove? What the fuck? In the middle of summer in California? Are you sane? Hey, oh, there's a patisserie. Yes, a patisserie. Wonder if they got any chicken there. No, he's Cove. Hey. Everyone else exchanged their respective greetings and then looked back at Terry's phone. Terry scrolled further and then made an interested exclamation. Oh, what about this place? They sell crepes. That's something you don't see every day. Look how fancy they are. She shoved her phone into your face. Seemed like a cute shop. It didn't show any pictures of the actual building, but the food seemed good. It was one of those places that put a lot of effort into presentation, with branded wrapping for the crepings and well-applied toppings. This is set in California, so this is actually legitimately making me think that they live like in San Francisco and that they're getting something from Belly Belly Good. Because this is what Belly Belly Good does. Someone on this team lives in San Francisco, and they made it this game's entire identity. At times, I wonder why I'm so mean to Elio. Then I remember patisserie chicken and Pilk. Okay, like, now that I think about it, the buildings do have a very San Francisco look to them. You got the descending, like, street. The buildings that are all mismatched in different colors and like different kind of shapes and stuff. Yeah, this is San Francisco.
Huh.
Weird. I've never heard of it. Yes, and it's also based on a real story. Baxter is real somewhere. Time for me to go down to San Francisco. Just kidding. I haven't either. Mysterious, but crepes are so good. She nodded her approval as Terry admired more of the photos. Will Cove cry about not having cake batter ice cream? No, I don't think he would. I don't think he's that kind of person. He would go for the mint because of how it's green. I'll go. It's not too far, but we could drive. Terry cheered at the success of a plan made, and you all walked around to Cove's car. He had to run inside once more to grab his keys. He's got a car? 42, don't you call me that. You wrote wash me in the dirt on his car. Yeah, I'm that type of person. I do that. I also draw smiley faces on people's cars. I noticed a thin coat of sand and dust on Cove's car. It'd probably been a while since he'd washed it. With a smirk, you carefully wrote wash me with your finger. 0173. Lena-san? Lena-san? Oh, that's my name. That's my name. You're saying my name like you're a Danganronpa character that I just murdered.
Very nifty.
Good work. I wonder if he's even gonna notice. The car beeped and unlocked. Cove ran up to you with his car keys in hand. His hair slipped into his face and he brushed it back. Elbow, we've had this conversation. I know! Shotgun! She clambered into the passenger seat without hesitation. You didn't argue and climbed into the back with Miranda. Terry activated the directions on her phone map and acted as their navigator, directing Cove to the crepes. The GPS tried to get Cove to turn into a non-existent road once, and wanting him to do a U-turn instead of just using a left turn. But with Terry looking at the actual path, it went smooth enough. You were led to a small stall in the parking lot rather than a full building. That explained why there hadn't been pictures of the crepery's interior, and why it was new to you despite living in this town your entire life. It was a completely new structure that popped up recently. There was a window you could walk up to, and one for cars to drive up to. Cove parked with a laugh. I wish there was a crepe place near where I live. Crepes are so good.
Come on.
I don't think I needed to put a shirt on for this, but I still want to try it. Let's go.
What?
Do you not trust us to eat in your car? She gestured to the drive-thru option. Cove shook his head with a snort. Not just some people here, maybe, but wouldn't it be more fun to actually check it out? Everyone acknowledged his point and piled out. Terry tried to tease Cove a little, but Miranda started talking about the last time she had crepes. Last time I had crepes was with Song a couple months ago. Apparently, there'd been a dessert explosion, topped with multiple sauces, powdered sugar, and what Miranda was pretty sure had to be cake icing. No, it's ice cream, actually. That's sweet.
So great.
Literally, it was so good, but I regretted it so much. I couldn't finish it, and I really tried. Even now, I still see Song looks above Elio's head. Yeah, Song is here in spirit as a Baxter sim. You can do it this time, Randy. Oh, look at that! There were some laughs. When you got up to the menu, you realized that there were more than just crepes. There were definitely crepes, many crepes. However, the stall also had a lot of different drinks as well. Teas, smoothies, milkshakes. They got boba.
Woo!
Jackpot! Song is here in spirit, because she's a ghost. Clever joke. Yes? Hi, Song. We're talking about how the last time I went for crepes was with you. I really want crepes now. God, this is making me hungry. Yeah, welcome back, Song. She grinned and held out her fist for a fist bump. Miranda high-fived it. I have crepes. Oh wait, I'm jealous. Crepes, not creeps. Never mind. Aw, damn it. Yeah, creeper. The two stared at the awkward, vaguely turkey-shaped hand configuration they had made and then slowly put their hands down. Ghost's mouth twitched into a smile. He stepped up to order first. He glanced back at the menu. I want a crepe and a drink. Hello, I'd like to get a crepe and a drink, please. There was a woman who looked a little older than you taking the orders. She smiled back at you, ready to hear the specifics of your purchase. For the crepe itself, you wanted... I want green tea. For the filling and toppings, you picked... chocolate chips. Banana slices. Strawberries. Condensed milk, whipped cream, powdered sugar, and that was all. That sounds good. And then I picked for my drink, I think I'll get a milk tea. Could also add a mix-in or toppings for the drink. Yo, let's go. Whipped cream, chocolate syrup. Oh, boba pearls, yes! God, I haven't had boba in forever. I need to go someplace with boba. Trader Bunny Boy. No mango, I'm sorry. Mango slices, that sounds so nice. I'm sorry, Twy. I'm feeling more strawberry and banana kind of person today. And that was all. You paid and stepped aside to let your friends order. Cliff got a lemon crepe with powdered sugar on top and the mixed berries. He also got a plain strawberry smoothie. Terry went crazy with toppings. Although she ordered a plain crepe, she had it smothered with whipped cream, cream cheese, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup, and bananas. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. So far, no one else has gotten mango either, so it sounds like you're the one that's in the minority. Terry got bananas too, and Cove got strawberries. Miranda opted for a frap with caramel syrup and condensed milk. Gee, thanks. The four of you stood off to the side as you waited for your treats. I heard what you ordered, Bunny. But I'm not the only one to go for a drink and a crepe. Yeah, let's go. I'm hungry. I couldn't pick just one, and why not? What next? God, you're so maidenless, Twy. God, you're so thoughtless, Twy. Exactly. It's gonna be good. Bunny, man, your crepe is gonna rock. High five for topping appreciation. She held her hand out expectantly. Yeah, let's give her a high five. You hit her hand with a satisfying smack. Order for Bunny. Oh, I gotta get that. You grabbed your order. The others didn't take much time after that. With the goods collected, everyone admired their treats. Terry dug right into hers, and Miranda gave hers a tentative sip. Terry nodded acceptingly with her mouth completely full. Miranda tilted the frap over to her with a grin. Terry sipped it and clearly loved it. She raised her crepe over to Miranda. You could tell that there was an intent to make it look nice, but with all the assorted toppings piled on, only so much could be done. Miranda took a huge bite with gusto and sighed happily. Terry seemed satisfied and took another slurp of Miranda's drink. They'd only gotten one thing, probably because they knew they'd end up sharing. Hey! Are they, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna share mine with Cove. His face lit up with excitement and he passed you his crepe.
Of course.
Yeah. You exchanged treats and took a chomp on the lemon crepe. I don't actually like lemons, so... It was light with the sourness from the lemon and the sweetness from the syrupy berry mix. The smoothie was finely blended with the occasional chunk of strawberry. Yeah, I would like a smoothie. Not really the lemon crepe, though. I have to be in a very specific mood to like lemon. It tends to be a bit too strong for me. Cove seemed to enjoy his taste, and then you swapped back. He smiled as he took a loud sip from his smoothie. Thanks, you always get good stuff. Is that an indirect kiss? With that, Cove started to eat his treats in earnest. You saw him take a huge gulp of his smoothie, and then without swallowing, he added a bite of his lemon crepe. His habits of mixing foods together wasn't anything new. He hummed in satisfaction, so you guessed he must have liked the combined flavor. Cove? Terry tore off a piece of her crepe and held it out to Cove. Oh, what if Cove doesn't accept? He's like, I just want to eat Bunny's crepe.
So?
Care to make a trade? Sure. Ah, damn it, I'm not exclusive? Instead of continuing to loiter in the parking lot, the four of you started to walk down the sidewalk. There was a lot of sharing going around, with crepe bits and toppings being passed around. Alright, I think I'm gonna end there for the night. I've been going for 2 hours. Ellie was so confident. I was! What the hell? Damn, okay. But yeah, that is gonna be it. Ha, I'm special, Terry. Wait, I'm not special? Well, damn, okay. But yeah, thank you guys for coming for our life. It was fun as always. And thank you to everyone that, like, you know, stuck around for all the streams. I streamed a lot today. I'm surprised I streamed so much. I thought I was gonna take a break because of how sick I was feeling, but you know what they say, streaming makes you feel better, I guess. Good luck with the job interview. Imagine sticking around. Couldn't be me. Yeah, hopefully I get this job. I hope the nepotism works. Wish you luck. They better fucking hire you. Yeah, let's hope your nepotism gets me in. Alright, let's see. Let's go raid someone. Let's go raid someone while we're all here. Spread the love around. I think I'm gonna raid Ultra Art 2, who's playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But let me just check to make sure that they're not ending stream anytime soon.